So I'm so emotional because so I've been married now for 2 years. And I went from this really high-flying place with my husband, really feeling good, to one day sort of waking up and not feeling so good anymore.
Buyer's remorse.
Yeah. And yeah.
We're happy that we had the rug conversation first.
Yeah, I am too. Thank you.
Because it's the same thing. So we'll
Yeah.
put the same question to you that we put to our rug buying friend. So, did you buy the wrong rug?
Maybe.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
Or are you on the wrong disc?
Yeah, that's the wrong
all.
disc. Yeah.
That's all. In other words, when you get back on that high-flying disc, you know the rightness of that decision. It's only when you get off that and it's not just that feels wrong when you get off your high-flying disc. Everything else does too.
Yeah.
That was a decision that came to you from inspiration.
Mm-hmm. So, in clearing this up and in feeling so much of my life is, things come so fast, always have. I remember just being a little girl and being so aware that things just come really, really quickly. So I've always felt this, and so I've always felt like I've been spinning so fast, and I'm young and phenomenal job and career and all of that, and things just flow. And then this kind of hit me, and it doesn't feel as high-flying. And so I've been stuck, just not sure how to clear it up.
Well, first we want to say we think you're making too much of it.
Right.
And because you've decided to make something of it, it's just getting bigger. Mm-hmm. And all that's happening in it getting bigger is it's putting you in a position that's making your desire spring out stronger. Mm-hmm. And the desire that is springing out of you, you said it to us just now, you want to feel like you felt when you first came together. Mm-hmm. You want to feel like that. Mm-hmm. And you can. It's just a matter of turning your attention there and remembering that. But you can't do it all at once. It's just a matter of returning. It's like we said earlier, it's like pushing the reset button. So we wouldn't encourage you to jump into long lists of positive aspects. We would encourage you to look at the things in your life that are easy to feel good about and just focus there. Just sort of rest in that vibration and let those awarenesses set the tone for this high-flying place. Really, there isn't anything that you would do so differently than what you've already done. But what's different about that subject, the subject of the relationship, and the other subjects, is that the other subjects feel open-ended to you. Mm-hmm. It feels to you that you can move from place to place, from thing to thing, from experience to experience. And this relationship thing feels dead-ended. Yeah, it's sort of like, this is the last job I'm ever going to have, so I've got to learn to like it. And that feels uncomfortable to you.
It does.
But what we want to explain to you, we love telling you this, is that your exploration of a job or of a relationship, of anything, from a disc of overwhelmment, is a whole different discovery than from a disc of despair. The discovery of an individual or a relationship or a job from a high-flying disc is a different discovery. And so when you ask about the infinite expansion, there is no ending to the deliciousness that this relationship that feels static, that feels stable, that feels like maybe the last one or not enoughness at times, has the potential of yielding so much more to you as your capacity to discover it becomes more. That's the conversation that we had earlier. You see, your ability to perceive is the gift, not what's being perceived. And everybody's running around looking for the perfect thing to perceive. Show me something to perceive and I will perceive it. Okay, I've perceived enough of you. Show me something else to perceive and I will perceive it. And we say, after a while, you've pretty much been everywhere and done everything. Now you want your level, your ability, your depth of perception to increase. You want to be able to see things you've never seen before in the same places. It's like Esther looking at the sky and discovering that it's never ending in the combinations that it will yield to her. She just cannot believe the beauty that she sees. And over and over again, she says, I have never seen anything like that before in my life. It's the same sky. It's just out there like it's always been. But it keeps being so different as her perception to perceive it keeps improving, you see. People that she's known all of her life suddenly are more beautiful than they've ever been, and smarter than they've ever been, and funnier than they have ever been. People who have never been funny before are funny. Really funny, you see. Yeah. So it's the discovery of your ability to perceive that is your eternal journey, not someone standing on their head in more unique ways to please you and surprise you and delight you.
Right. Yeah.
Don't you just love that? Doesn't it make you want to go home and kiss somebody?
Yeah. Yeah, because I find that my discovery is so unique. Like I feel like I call it bebopping. I feel like I'm bebopping around all the time, you know. And I find them in my relationship. I just want this same experience with him, that he's doing that. It doesn't have to be anything for me.
But you see, you want him to do it so that you can respond to it, and we want you.
I'm not sure that I do. I'm really not. I've thought about that aspect a lot, because I thought, well, am I doing that so that I can experience?
Well, it may be what we said earlier, because you really felt strong resonance with that. Mm-hmm. That everything else feels sort of open-ended with you. You feel more freedom in the other subjects than you do that one. Mm-hmm. And so that's the thing. You've just got to convince yourself that you're free within that too. Free to discover depth and breadth that you have not allowed yourself to see, because you were identifying this as a flawed premise.
Yeah.